Hello and welcome to your next digital class with Ron Kustrup. We're going to be going over the next project, which is IB Learner Profile Illustration. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to pick a IB word, one of these words right here, and you're going to make an illustration or an art object reflecting that word that you choose. It could be made out of anything you want. Keep in mind that contemporary artists tend to choose materials that aren't cliche, or there tend to be materials that aren't found in a art store, art supply store. So that's just something to be aware of. Another thing to keep in mind is this project must have 3 hours of work. There are 3 different submission dates, and each one of those dates you will submit an hour's worth of your work. So the first submission will be the first hour, the second submission will be the second hour, and the third submission will be your completed project with all 3 hours in there. I recommend using dry materials, but if you want to use wet materials, if you have them at home, that will be fine. So again, you're going to choose one of the IB Learner profiles and create a 2D artwork using only dry materials that represents the IB Learner profile. Again, you can be 3D, and it does not necessarily need to be dry materials. That's just kind of a recommendation. When planning out and sketching, prepare 4 different ideas for 4 separate IB Learner profile artworks. For this, you can just go for it. Since we're online, we won't look at the sketches any more than as a prerequisite to your main project. So you can just make use of those sketches to help inform you into what to make for your project. So again, be sure to have 3 hours worth of work put into your IB Learner profile artwork. Okay, again, it can be an illustration or a sculpture or anything you want, as long as it's reflecting that word or representing that word. Okay, and that's the project.